Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into TRX Gold Corporation, a small-cap gold producer that's been making some real noise with its operations in Tanzania. If you're looking at junior miners for growth potential, this one deserves a close look right now. TRX Gold has been ramping up production at its flagship Buckreef project, and the latest numbers show they're hitting record throughput while sticking to their guidance. The stock has had a wild ride over the past year with big swings, but the underlying business is finally starting to show consistent cash flow from operations. The company focuses on exploration, development, and production in Tanzania, with Buckreef as the main asset driving everything. They've gone through a name change and a shift toward actual gold output after years of development work. With a market cap around $250 million and roughly 252 full-time employees, this is still a lean operation led by CEO Stephen Maloney. It's a classic junior gold story where execution at the mine level matters more than anything else. On the revenue side, things are clearly trending in the right direction. Fiscal 2025 came in at about $79 million, up from $75 million the prior year, and $70 million in 2023. The big jump from the low $25 million in 2022 shows the mine is finally scaling. Gross profit margins have held steady around 55% recently, which is solid for a gold operation at this stage. Earnings have turned the corner too. The company posted a small net profit of roughly $944,000 in fiscal 2025 after a loss the year before, and EBITDA stayed healthy near $26 million. EPS is still minimal, but the move from negative to positive territory tells you the cost structure is under control as production ramps. Management has been highlighting record throughput and the decision to accelerate plant expansion while reaffirming full-year guidance. They're focused on sustaining that growth trajectory and navigating ongoing government discussions around the project. The tone on the call was constructive, with emphasis on operational momentum and investor outreach to support the next phase of development. Looking at the balance sheet, total assets have grown to $222 million, with cash sitting at about $14.6 million. Current ratio above 2 gives them decent liquidity, though debt to equity remains low at just over 5%. Free cash flow turned positive in the most recent year at around $2.6 million, a nice shift from prior periods when CapEx was eating everything. Operating cash flow has been steady near $16 million, which is encouraging for a company still investing heavily in the plant. On valuation, the stock trades at a forward multiple that looks stretched in some scenarios, but could compress nicely if production keeps climbing. The model puts fair value somewhere in the low to mid-range around 70 to 80 cents, depending on gold prices and expansion timing. Trading above that rough zone at the moment, but small changes in growth assumptions can swing the number quite a bit. If you disagree with the inputs, plug in your own growth or discount rate assumptions on our intrinsic value calculator at MarketSnap.com. Strengths include the clear production ramp and improving cash generation at Buckreef. Weaknesses center on the still modest scale and history of net losses. Opportunities lie in the plant expansion and higher throughput potential, while threats include gold price volatility, regulatory hurdles in Tanzania, and the usual execution risks that come with junior miners. Performance-wise, the stock is up nearly 139% over the past year, but has pulled back sharply in the last 3 months, down about 48%. That kind of volatility is normal in this sector, especially when broader gold stocks rotate. Short-term, the recent rebound off lows could attract momentum traders, but the longer-term chart still shows plenty of room if the expansion story plays out. My take is that TRX Gold is finally transitioning from development story to actual producer, and that shift is worth watching closely if you have room for higher risk names in your portfolio. The operational momentum looks real, but it's still early days, and any hiccup in expansion or gold prices could pressure the stock. As always, do your own homework and consider sizing positions appropriately. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if this breakdown helped, and I'll see you in the next one. MarketSnap brings everything long-term investors use daily into one clean, fast platform. Explore stock financials, SWOT analysis, valuation ratios, 5-year analyst estimates, and our intrinsic value calculator, built with real fundamentals, not hype. All in a layout that's simple to read and ridiculously fast to navigate. And when you want to talk investing, join Nexus, our community where investors share valuations, posts, and stock discussions, all connected directly to the data. Use our Stock's Intrinsic Value Calculator to run and save real valuations with no spreadsheets. Share your analysis and valuations with others in the Nexus community. Get daily market summaries in video, audio, and article formats. Track the market with our earnings, dividend, and economics calendar. Our homepage gives you a real-time market overview with interactive heat maps, top market movers, and major index performance at a glance. Track daily performances, discover the most active stocks, and analyze performance across different timeframes, from weekly to yearly trends, and see which industries are leading or lagging. It's free to create an account, with optional access to premium forward-looking data. Try it now at MarketSnap.com and invest with clarity, not noise. That's a wrap for today's stock market summary from MarketSnap. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to stick with us for daily updates and deep dive SWOT analyses to keep your investment strategy sharp. Whether you're navigating short-term turbulence or building wealth for the long haul, we've got the insights to help. See you tomorrow.